Let me see. Here. The evolution of money is here.
Are you live, my friend?
That's what I'm checking right now to say. I'm checking to see if I'm live. Let me see. Where'd Venture go? Oh, there he is. There's. Oh, guys, I got a special guest with me tonight. The one and only. The one and only who authored this video right here. The most controversial XRP video yet. I guess let me see if this thing is live too. Venture's in the building. Where's he at? Oh, the $5,000 bill. Let me see.
Go to YouTube and see if you're live.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, I think I am live for sure. Let me see. Let me click on this. Yep, I see Corey Anderson, Sam Lean, your crypto trophy. Trophy's in the building. Sam Lean, your St. Louis first member is here. Sam, remind me. I got you, bro. As soon as I track down the other three. But I don't want to get ahead of myself because then that's how. Anyway, let me see. Sam Lean, your first member gets pinned. We got a special guest in the building tonight. XRP Venture, the one and only. Bam, there he is right there. Venture, I'm honored that you can come on the show tonight, my brother. I'd like to really thank you. And it's been so long. He's been a guest on the show before. And actually, guys, really quick, Venture, he actually wrote this or authored this video right here. The most controversial XRP video yet. And this is actually an amazing video, guys. We're going to talk about that. It's the most controversial XRP video yet. And so tonight's going to be a controversial show. So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just documenting my journey on the evolution of money. We're going to talk about this video, guys. We got a bunch of good topics to talk about tonight. XRP Venture, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight, my friend.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be back.
Oh, man.
Haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, it has been quite some time, huh? Every time I click on this. Yeah, I feel like I gotta practice myself with this thing right here. It has been quite some time since you've been on the show, so I really appreciate you stopping by. Okay, I can see him up there. Let me see. I'd like to really appreciate you for stopping by. Guys, I got a special guest. I mean, I'm not even sure. How long do you think it's been Venture since you came on the show last time? What'd I say?
It's probably been 2.5 years.
Good God, time flies in crypto.
So, yeah, well, you know, the thing is, I mean, most of your audience now probably doesn't even remember our history. But it goes back to 2018, and we you know, I was started a channel because of you, and then, you know, then I had that major medical event, and that kind of took me out of making videos for a while, and then
thank God you're back.
It's just, and then you get busy, you know, trying to climb back from you know, a big event, a medical event in your life, and then, you know, it goes by faster than you think. Yeah. And I still got 3 kids in high school. You know Emma, and so yeah, there's plenty of things to do.
Wow. So it has been it's been a wild ride these last 2 years. Yeah, I didn't really want to go into it too much, but yeah, you did have like a major medical event happen to you. So thank God
I did.
You pulled through that event, and I'm just happy that you could be here with us today. That's for sure. We've had a lot of good times, and I think we're gonna have a lot more good times.
I agree with that. So I'm trying to say hi to Carl, but I can't do 2 things at once. But
I got this. Let me send the tweet out real quick. And guys. Matter of fact, guys, tonight is a surprise live stream. I got a special guest on the show, XRP Venture. I had Venture on the show before, guys. And I'll tell you one thing. This is Mr. 10K per XRP, Mr. Bridge Asset himself. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. Guys, because believe it or not, like he said, I've been in crypto since 2018. And I've been in crypto since 2018. And I'm just going to, let me just erase this and send this out. I'm not even going to get distracted with that. And I remember Venture did a video one time called, I could swear it was like 10K XRP per XRP, and it was like walled gardens. It was like a walled garden video. And then the way Venture broke it down, that right there kind of simplified it for me, because I was like, oh, walled gardens. And then he explained what walled gardens was. And I was like, okay. And that's what Ripple and XRP is known for, is a bridge asset, no matter even if there is a walled garden or not. So I'm sending that out. And so Venture
You know,
Simplify.
it was a lot funner, 3 years ago, to speculate on what XRP was going to be, and who was really running the show, and so on. And I think a lot of that dust is settled now, to where now we're all just sitting around waiting for this lawsuit to settle. And I think this lawsuit, with my personal beliefs, nobody has to agree with me, but I believe the whole thing is contrived. I believe it's a way to stall the release of XRP
Okay.
until they're ready for this, till they're ready for this reset.
Okay.
You see, they can settle the lawsuit anytime they want, as soon as everything is in place globally
I
for
believe that
this
makes sense.
financial reset they're trying to do. And it's real easy to announce a settlement, and then it's over.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
they can release it, and then they've got a clean bill of health, and now all the banks in the world can jump on board, and off we go.
So you think it's a big time smoking mirrors to smoking mirrors? I mean, because what in 2018 also you couldn't tell us nothing that we would not have hit crypto retirement by the end of 2018, right? Was we that confident,
Yeah,
or what's going on?
well, I mean, the whole lawsuit came out of nowhere. We thought,
Yeah.
we were waiting the moon before that came about, and we'd just gone from, you may remember, we were 30 cents for what seemed like our whole entire lives, and then all of a sudden, boom, we were a buck 80. Wow,
Yeah.
that's the first
Oh
time
yeah,
we've
I
seen
remember that time. That
seen
was
that kind of number since the 380 in November of 17.
yeah,
And
exactly.
so we're just getting excited that our portfolios are looking kind of good now.
Yeah, you took
And
me
then
way
boom,
back.
get hit with that lawsuit, and here we sit today. We're back to 34 cents.
I remember when it
Unbelievable.
went up to like $1.80, and I think it almost felt like $3 or something to me. But when it hit that, like you said, after that, you couldn't tell us nothing because we could swear there was just like a small preview of what was going to happen the following week or next month. Huh?
Right. And
Next
then
month,
they
$4,
filed that lawsuit and
$6, $10.
shut her down.
Shut her down for sure. Good God. Oh my God. So, how has it been waiting for Moon in between times? What keeps Venture strong? Do you still have all the faith that XRP is still going to do big numbers? Is digital assets still big? What's going on with that?
Okay. So, some of the news of late has been this idea that they're supposed to release and dump some of the Mt. Gox Bitcoin.
Okay.
Some of you may know about that. So everybody was anticipating the end of this month, and they're still talking about it. That here Bitcoin sits about 21,000, but they're talking about it going to 17, and some even down to 10,000. And that when
What's
they
going on with
dump that
that?
Bitcoin when they dump that Bitcoin on the market, it's going to hurt the market and so on.
Okay.
So your question was, do I still believe in XRP? And absolutely. In
Okay.
fact, I'm trying to put some money
In
on the
Bitcoin?
exchange sitting. No, stop it. No, Bitcoin is the decoy.
Okay. Bitcoin's
Okay.
a decoy.
I mean,
Okay.
don't get me wrong. Bitcoin will always have value because it has the name brand.
Okay.
it has,
Okay. That makes sense.
it's a brand name, so to speak. I mean, you ask anybody about crypto and all that. Oh, you mean that Bitcoin stuff? So we're still that early. But no, to answer your question, I want to put money on the exchange in a stable coin, ready to bounce if we hit the bottom this weekend.
Okay.
If we hit a real bottom, I want more XRP, more XLM, more VET, more HBAR, and I want to load up 4 new bags on that stuff alone.
Oh, for real?
Because I know we're getting close. We've been saying this forever, but I am convinced, between now and spring of next year, this lawsuit will settle, and I believe it is the floodgate. You settle that lawsuit, it's the floodgate for all cryptos.
I agree with you
now,
1,000% there.
Yeah, I mean, Ripple is actually battling a lawsuit for all digital assets that have any
we're on the
use
same
case or
page.
merit. Not the spam coins, not the meme coins necessarily, but any coin that has use case and is going to be around, for the next 10 years. They are fighting that battle for all of them.
I agree 1,000%. All right, I had to send a tweet out one more time, Venture. I'm just so honored to have you on the show. I had to make sure they got the last tweet, but carry on, my brother.
Well, that's just my point. I believe more than ever. I've never lost any faith in it whatsoever. In fact, I'd like to get double what I hold.
Is the market going to drop all the way to 10K? Do you believe all this market's going to drop more?
I don't think it'll. I don't think it'll. I don't think it'll drop like that. But I mean, there's only what 6 days, 7 days left in the month.
Okay.
And sometimes we get hit harder on the weekends. So if there, I don't know when the actual dump is, and if anybody that's watching this knows when that dump is supposed to take place, if it's still happening, post it in your comments so we can read it and find out. But I just, you catch little glimpses of stuff on Twitter all the time of things, events that are happening, kind of like BitBoy trending today, of his Panky, and his, the video he doesn't like. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but the reality is he hasn't been any closer to right than any of us.
Oh yeah. I've been following the whole BitBoy thing too. I've been following that closely. Maybe we'll talk. Yeah. Maybe we'll touch on that a little bit also.
On the BitBoy thing, the only thing that I had a problem with, I think about our history and how long we've been doing this. The only thing I think about is it's been like a year, I guess now, that he came out and all of a sudden he was an XRP fan when he never was. And all of a sudden, not only is he an XRP fan, but he's claiming to be the supreme ruler of the community. I'm like, dude, I don't even know you. And you're the supreme. I mean, we know Jungle Inc. We know, Working Money Channel. We know Variable Bull. We know everybody. We know, DAI. We know every one of them. And Alex Cobbs, we know the gang, and he was never in the gang.
That was so funny the way you said it too, because he was like, because I did see that one time on the show where he said, I'm the supreme leader of the XRP army. Oh my God, I about died laughing. Yeah. And then the way you said, how we don't even know.
So I don't want to, say anything disparaging about him, but the video that he's upset about was hilarious.
Yeah, that was one funny video. That was one funny video for sure. Then, we got a special.
And I think you mentioned that guy that. I think you mentioned that guy that was threatening to sue over it.
Okay, yeah. The guy. Oh man, my other phone died. I think the guy's name was Otzi or something like that. I seen his video too. He actually had that video was so funny. I seen the first video the guy made. Actually, I seen the video. But anyway.
Well, but that kid put up a GoFundMe page. You said.
Oh yeah. Well, it's amazing. Yeah, the guy. I guess the lawsuit was gonna be for like $75,000, and the guy raised $200,000 in 24 hours. $200,000 in 24 hours. Whoa. Yeah. The power of social media, and that was just probably like even before the news even started to spread. I'm like, holy moly, and but I'll say, I guess since you talked about it, that's one thing that was funny. I guess for the guy to get the lawsuit, he got served a subpoena, and I guess he was rolling the video when the guy knocked on his door, but the server knocked on his door and he had like a box for him or a package, and the guy was like, "Are you this person?" And the guy was like, "Why? What?" He's like, "I have a box for you." He was like, "What's in the box?" He's like, "I don't know." And then and he's like, "You've been served." And then he threw the thing over the box to him and threw it in the door, and he tried to close the door on him. And he actually filmed all that. So it's been like I guess it's been the most comical thing in crypto. And matter of fact, this kind of reminds me, I guess it's, something like this always happens when the market is down. When the market's down, people be kind of out for blood a little bit. So now with the market down and this all coming out at the same time, it's like, so I guess it's the most interesting thing going on in crypto, kind of, sort of.
So let me ask you a question. When the market goes down, does it bother you?
I mean, actually, no, not really. I mean, if I just sit back and ponder some of the cryptos that I got and how much they was worth and how much they are now, I mean, that could be like sidetracking. Of course, I like maybe daydream a little bit of, when this was at this, I could have did this and this and this. But at the same time, I know what we're in store for. So even though it's taking longer than I originally thought, I mean, I'm like, whoa, we're still in for a hell of a ride for sure. So
let me tell you my thinking
about
it now. So when I first started, when I first got into crypto, I think it was like February of 18.
Okay.
After studying it for a year, but I started day trading.
Day trading.
And everybody that's tried day trading knows that no matter what you buy, it goes down, and no matter what you sell, it goes up. You know, so that was short lived, and I like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore.
Oh man!
And then I was just holding, you know, the whole hodl thing, and I was just going to hold. And and then of course you first couple of years, but yeah, my emotion to get to, oh crap, we're down again. You know, like, you know, it takes 8 months to go up 10% and it's down 20% in 4 minutes, you know.
Okay.
But now I've actually reversed that. And for anybody that's new and what have you, trust me, the way to do this, the way to deal with this crypto market is look for events like this.
Okay.
Look for down markets. Look for when it's down.
Okay.
Listen to the TA guys like Blockchain Backer and those guys that know and understand technical analysis. But when it's dropping like it is, that's when you need to buy in.
Okay.
And hold and ride it up. Quit, because I'm telling you, it always goes.
Okay.
We've seen it too many times. It goes up, it goes back down, it goes up and goes back. And even if you buy, just hold it, because at some point, whatever you bought in at, it will reverse.
Okay.
But now my whole deal is, I asked you if you were upset when the market goes down. I no longer am upset. I look at it now as that truly is the dip that I'm going to buy. And I don't just buy anymore when I have $800 extra.
Okay.
I save that $800 and wait for the next creaming that we get. Next time we get hammered. That's when I want to spend my $800. Not just buying more at 34 cents.
Good God.
I want it to, when it gets hammered and it's 22 cents, then I'm going to get it.
Bam,
or any of, like right now, vet at 2.5 cents.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I mean, yeah, $2,500 gets you 100,000 of them.
I know, good God.
I know. You know, even H-bar. I mean, H-bar was 26 cents, and now it's what, you know, 6 3/4. You know, I mean, that's a good buy, but I think it's going to dip a little bit more. I want to see vet. I don't want to see, for anybody holding, I want to see nothing but up. But should it go below, you know, 2.5 cents for vet, that's when I'm pulling the trigger. Okay. And then the same thing with H-bar. I'd like to see it get to 6 cents, and then, you know, I'd like to pick up a big bag of that at 6 cents and watch it get back up to 48 cents or wherever it was the last time.
That's what I be saying too. Like, whoa, like a lot of these assets, like it's almost, and I say that all the time on my live stream we do every single day on this channel. We're live every day here. I mean, come on. One of my favorite assets is the Coinbase Seller, and it's at 2 cents. Coinbase, 2 cents. In the back of my mind, to be honest, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm thinking, what? I'm in a win-win here. I know this token. I'm familiar with this token. I followed it since its birth. It finally hit Coinbase. We're at 2 cents. I mean, we could be at 19 cents like prior. Like you said, there's many assets that had a massive consolidation or correction. And right now is the time. And you heard Venture say it himself. Wisdom. You want to get it when it's down. And right now is the time. Venture, I'm with you 1,000% on that.
And I like the, I like obviously as big a round number as I can. Okay. But I mean, one thing about having, you know, 50,000 vet, you know, what is that? That's you know, $1,200, $1,300 right now. Okay. But every penny it goes up, every penny that goes up is, you know, $500 in your pocket. Yeah. You know, if you have 100,000 of anything, 100,000 of anything is really fun because 100,000 of anything, every penny is $1,000. Boom. You know, if you know, and right now I believe you buy even 2,500 vet, it can go up a penny, or I mean, excuse me, you spend 2,500 on vet to have 100,000 of them. Okay. It goes back up to 5 cents or whatever. You sell 50,000 of them to pay yourself back that 2,500, and then you have 50,000 free and clear on the house.
Good God. And you said every penny it goes up, that's $1,000, right?
Well,
Is that on 50,000
if
or
you have
100,000?
100,000 of them, if you have 100,000 of anything,
Every
if you
penny
have
is
100,000
$1,000.
XRP, every penny is 1,000. If you have
Good
100,000
job.
XRP, every penny is $1,000. So it goes from 34 cents to back to $1.80.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pennies and a lot of $1,000
Yeah, I'm
per
trying to
penny.
tell you, y'all guys. That's why them 100K challenges are so epic and memorial and so historic, because a 100K challenge of a token, every penny you go, you're riding. That's $1,000. Your portfolio will do tricks you never thought it would do in crypto. I'm telling you, like for Harmony, we went from what 10 cent, 11 cent, 1,000, 12 cent, 2,000, 13 cent, another 1,000. Ping, 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 ping. All right,
You had some great luck with your. I've watched. You've had some great luck with your 100K challenges.
Oh man,
of course. Now the problem is a lot of them have pulled right back to where you bought in, but that's okay. They'll
not
go
a lot
back
of
the
them.
other way too.
I can only call maybe one or two of them out of maybe 30 of them. I mean, Tailcoin came back to like 160 for 100K, but Cellar's still at 2K, Harmony still at 2K, which we paid $100 for 100K. But anyway, go ahead, Venture. But no, I did have a hell of a lot of luck with the 100K challenges.
Yeah,
so
well,
guys better take them 100K challenges.
I don't
serious.
know how other people.
What was you saying about the Mt. Gox? What was you saying about the Mt. Gox thing, real quick, before we get too far away from it?
Well, I didn't see anybody tweet about it.
Because you were saying something about Mt. Gox is supposed to, they're doing something that's going to reflect on the market.
Well, Digital Asset Daily just texted me, said he's watching, but
yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to what happened to I hope the stream ain't gonna drop. Let me see. For some reason the camera went out. Hold on. Why would that happen? Did my screen come on? What's going on here? Oh, okay. Is Venture still in here? I think we're still live, right? I think we're still live. Be Digital. Are we still live? But I think I lost Venture. Yeah, 81K for 100K Matic, bro, right there. I'm telling you, don't Iron Man. Good God. I think we're still live, right, Matt Ossie? I think we're just gonna have to reconnect with Venture, I believe. We may pop right back in. Let me see. Venture still in here? Okay, I think I'm still live, but we lost Venture, I believe. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to the best way to spend, the best way to end the day with the Bullish family. I am Bullzilla, the Hidden Gem Hunter. We live, Bullish Christie. That's so good to hear. Basically, guys, I got a special guest tonight, XRPVENTURE. I believe we did lose him on the feed, but I believe he'll be able to pop right back in if he has the same link. I've been believing that's what happened. Let me just check here. So, guys, if you guys can all show some love and smash that thumbs up and hit that subscribe. And shout out to Digital Asset Daily. Dad. Man, yeah, that's Digital Asset Daily, right? Also, Dad. I remember, guys, believe it or not, yeah, we lost Venture. I'm going to get him right back. You know what's amazing, guys, at this time is when Dad started talking about XLM, and this is when things was extremely tribal. I was like, oh, man, that's kind of risky a little bit right there. And then guess what? Now we all talk about XLM like it's nothing. So Dad was truly an innovator in his time. It's Digital Asset Daily. You still making videos every day, Dad? And let me see. How can I connect with Venture? Is Vic S in the building? Let me see. Let me check all my feeds over here. Yeah, guys, surprise Wednesday live stream, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday, surprise Wednesday live stream. And, okay, start my session. Okay, I believe this session is temporarily unavailable. Oh, sorry, but we're having trouble connecting to your session right now. Oh, come on. No, don't do that to me. No way. Come on, let's bring Venture back. Venture. Oh, okay, there's Venture. Venture's in the stream right now, trying to get back in. Believe it or not, is Tails here too? Trying to get back in, because I don't even think this is the same one I used with Tails. Because my one I used with Tails, it said Bullzilla. I think I accidentally or something logged into my other stream, other streaming software or GoToMeeting, and it said like a different angle. It's a weird angle, but I don't know why it dropped you like that. But I think, let me see if I start the session. I'll see if it'll restart, and I'll send you the link again. See, right now it's saying your session is temporarily unavailable. Oh my God, we was going deep with it too, guys. I forgot all about the, as I have Venture here, guys, I forgot all about the, when you get a 100K challenge, guys, good God, we crushed it on that. When you get a 100K challenge, every Every penny it goes up. Every penny it goes up. That's every penny. Okay, let me focus. Every penny the 100K challenge goes up. That's $1,000. So like basically when we jumped on 100K tail coin for $64, that was a 100K tail coin. There's that right there, Digital Asset Daily. Bam. Guys, check out Digital Asset Daily's channel. Venture, I'm trying to pull the stream back up right now. If you still got some time, might as well stream, see what the world's up to. Guys, I got Digital Asset Daily here tonight. XRP Venture, it's a done deal. We're going to be talking about the most controversial XRP video yet. Gold 760. Also, this is an amazing video by Venture right here. It's called Most Controversial XRP Video Yet, and he has 50,000 views on it right there. Every penny makes you happy. Iron Man remembers it. Tell him Iron Man. Huh? How long has Iron Man been here for? Let me see. StreamYard. Yeah, I've been hearing about StreamYard, 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤. I know, I don't even think I used that one with Venture, but then I was like, man, we're going to go live right now regardless because I didn't want to keep nobody. I didn't really want to stay, you know, I wanted to go close to 8 as possible. Miss Sharon, I sent Bullzilla the message on Twitter 20 minutes ago. Yeah, guys, for everybody that wants some crypto too on the show, can if you're in the Telegram, if you guys can all just send your whatever, how you want to get paid. Except I did get J Kills. So Gmail and Joey Paz, if you can send her your Coinbase information on whatever you want, I can't recall right now, your email, just save it to Sharon so I can have all three. Well, if I can have you in both spots, that'll be good. So I can pay both of you at the same time, bam, bam, and then I can pay Jay Kills too. I got his information for the stream, and then we can move on to our next winners of some cryptocurrency, which we're gonna do. All right, so let me try to open this back up. Venture says he's waiting. Let me see. All right, so is this gonna be a separate window? I think it is. Let me see. And I'm trying right now, Venture. Let me see. Okay, start the meeting. Oh man, I hope it's not gonna be a separate. That might. Oh, let me see. Cause I mean, I might have to. If I send you a link through, cause I might have to start a new link. Then I might have to send it to your DM, I believe. Let me see. Starting session, joining session. Okay, so this should start right now. So as soon as it goes into like, okay, this is the one window right here. Okay, I believe I got you back. I believe I may have you back, Venture.
I see you.
Okay, we got Venture back in the building. Bam. Huh?
If I can get the camera on.
Guys, one thing is, you know, guys, Venture actually, I hope you don't mind me talking about it, guys, but Venture wasn't like a life-changing situation, or, you know, it was like had a big-time health scare maybe about a year or two ago, and so I'm honored to even have Venture here tonight, guys, because, you know, we wasn't really sure what was going to happen at that moment. So I thank you big time, Venture, and I'm so glad that you're healed and you're looking great. You're looking handsome, my brother.
Well, that's kind of you. Yeah, for those that don't know, I actually had a brain tumor.
Okay.
And those can be pretty scary. You know, you never know. Mine turned out to be benign, and it wasn't in my brain. It was outside the brain, just pushing on the brain, and it was pretty freaky for a while. Freaked my wife out, but we got that out. I've had 4 MRIs ever since, and perfect. Nothing, no problem. Nothing's growing back. We're in good shape.
God is amazing.
So
I'm very happy to hear that for sure.
Yeah, you guys were awful supportive back then. I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's one thing about the crypto community. I meant to like, for example, even the guy that because I did watch the video. I mean, I'm so glad that you made it back, man. God is amazing, Venture, that's for sure. But yeah, the people that we met in the community that are so supportive, that's been like very inspirational to keep strong and keep going. And just, we have met the most amazing people, but I am so glad that you made it back, Venture, for sure.
Thanks, buddy.
Iron Man says blessed to have Venture for sure. Yeah, blessed to have Venture for sure. Deshaun says looking good. Dad says you're looking like $1 million. What's your secret? Carl Eric B is even here. Iron Man, guys, surprise Wednesday live stream. I told you we're about to turn it up 1,000% on this channel. Bullish family, are you with me? Smash that like and subscribe. I really appreciate that for sure. And so what else was we talking about? Yeah, so let me go back to let me see the clips that I pulled up, because the topics we were going to cover, I'll just scan through them real quick. Okay, so now actually we were talking about the Mt. Gox. What were you saying about Mt. Gox supposedly be about to
well,
they're going to do something that will fluctuate the market?
Tweet about it?
Okay,
Just
let me
when I got cut
okay.
off.
Let me go to your Twitter. That's a good idea. So All right, I found your Twitter, so we can just scan down. Actually, that might have been what dropped the stream. It was on a video that was spinning, so that
Are you
possibly
going
could
to
have been
my
what
Twitter
dropped
or
the
Dad's
stream.
Twitter?
𝕝𝕠𝕚 is here. 𝕝𝕠𝕚. You know, there's a guy, there's a legend out there named Dad, Digital Asset Daily, who makes XLM
I
videos
may be
also.
putting him on the, I may be putting him on the spot, but usually he's in the loop too. But I don't know a lot about the Mt. Goth thing. I just know that there was supposed to be a dump, and that's what's driving the market down. And it was supposed to be at the end of this month.
Okay.
And I don't know if that date has come and gone or if it's yet to still happen. And Dad, if you're if Digital Asset Daily is listening and knows anything, share it with us so we can be brought up to speed. But
Wow.
hey, before I forget, can I make it's on my Twitter feed too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going through your Twitter now. I see Kevin Cage. I see the Kevin Cage quote. But yeah, go ahead, Venture. The floor is all yours, my brother. I'm just scanning your Twitter a little bit.
The only thing I was going to say is that Flare put out a tweet today, just kind of a PSA.
Okay.
That they are changing the name of the Spark token.
Changing the name.
It's not
so
going to be
Joe
the Spark
Cats token anymore. The Joe Cats token.
No. It's going to be called, drumroll, Flare.
Flare.
So Flare Networks is changing the name of the token from Spark to Flare.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of weird anyway, because it had Spark was a token, but the call sign was FLR.
Yeah, exactly.
So now FLR will actually be Flare.
Okay.
Spark will be done away with. So anybody out there, if you can tweet that out and reshare that so that they get the word out, because let's face it, Flare's had the most confusing launch in crypto history, from delays to confusion to whatever. But let's help them. Let's help them all we can before they finally launch. Hopefully, it's supposed to be next month, but who knows?
I think you're correct about that, because actually there was a lot of confusion there about the like what you said with the FLR ticker, but it was called Spark at first, right?
Right.
And
exactly.
now, okay, so now it's Flare.
And when they first came out, when they first came out and called it Spark, there was some confusion because it was already a Spark token.
Okay. I think I remember that also.
Anybody remembers that? So this will clear that up, and it's Flare now uses Flare.
Wow, so that's amazing right there. So what else we got? I think Kevin, what's his name, had a really good post up here. Was it let me see, where was it at? I think it was Kevin Cage, because I always used to talk about Kevin Cage got the $1 million voice. He says, visited my parents after almost a year without seeing them. My motivation in crypto are not to buy a mansion and have 4 Lambos to impress strangers that don't care about me. My motivation is ensuring that my loved ones never have to worry about money again. Words of wisdom by Kevin Cage. How do you what you think about that quote?
You may remember we did a live stream with Kevin 3 years ago, and we were calling him the Velvet Voice.
The $1 million voice. I always say it all the time, the Kevin Cage voice, Cage voice. So he's been in crypto for quite some time.
That was a good tweet and a good philosophy. I have no interest in fancy cars either. The only interest I have is my family and making sure them and my extended family, if I can help them too, even better.
Oh, that kind of reminds me. I remember when you and your one daughter, I think, matter of fact, Emma, we was doing a live stream together, and I think she was in there impersonating me or something, because I always used to say, "Oh, XRP going to the moon," or like I used to rock in my chair. And like I think whenever
Emma used to imitate you all the time, and then one night you were sick or something, and so we did kind of an impromptu live stream, and Emma helped kind of co-host it that night. And the XRP community and your audience are awesome, and so they were donating to the show through I forget what it's called anymore, but anyway, they were donating, but it was
super chat,
for
like
Emma.
Bullish J.
Super chat. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. I forgot about that completely. Yeah, they hooked them up big time. That was amazing.
And so they actually donated right about $500 to Emma that night.
Wow, that's amazing right there.
And Emma still owns about 1,100 XRP because of we bought, all we did with it was to buy her XRP. So
Wow, look at that right there.
my boys still haven't, but she's invested in XRP, and she gets her learner's permit next month, and she'll be 16 in about 6 months.
Wow.
And if we could have any luck with this settlement between now and the next 7 months,
you might be able to get her a Hellcat.
she'll probably take her XRP and buy a car for high school.
What kind of car she talking about she want?
Well, I don't know what she. Well, I know what she wants. We want to recreate the Toyota pickup truck that was in Back to the Future. Marty McFly's little Toyota 4-wheel drive black Toyota pickup.
Oh, that thing was so sweet. Yeah, the Marty McFly one.
Yeah,
I think he got it at the end or something.
Back in the '80s when we saw that movie, yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, look at that truck."
Yeah.
So she wants a black 4-wheel drive to drive to high school.
Oh, for real? Wow, that's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I remember when I was around that age, about to get my license, I just had to have like a Mustang. I wanted to have one of the Mustang 5.0s, I believe it was, or something like that. And it was something. And
my car was $200. The one I drove to high school, it was a 62 Plymouth Valiant with push button transmission. Probably the ugliest car you ever.
What you mean push button transmission? That was, hold on, like you had to push it every time to go in different gears, or a push button like to go.
Yeah, you push P or you push D for drive and R for reverse, and it was just push button.
So they might have brought that back now. Ain't everything push button now, kinda? Now hold on.
Yeah, they kind of got the little dial thing they're doing.
Okay, yeah, they are doing the dial thing too in some cars too. So, man, yeah, that's wild.
My point was that it was incredibly ugly. So.
Oh man. Venture.
It got us there. We had fun.
Yeah, that's for I remember that for sure. Let me see what else I got on your Twitter here. What else was we talking about? Let me see. Where are the adventures? Let me see.
So my Twitter thing is just all over the map. I mean,
I think I got you pulled up right here.
So.
Oh, what about this lady that got attacked by this wild raccoon? What is going on?
It was not a raccoon. It was a fox.
Oh, that's a fox.
Fox.
It says my cousin of mine was attacked by a wild rabbit. Fox. Okay, a wild ribbit. So that must mean like out of control fox. And oh man, she slammed it. That thing is just not leaving her alone. Can you guys see that? Let me see what's going on here. Okay, I think you might be able to see it out there. Yeah, they can see it now.
Anybody that wants to see it,
can you see that going?
Twitter handle. I think. It's Venture 2018. If you want to, at Venture 2018. If you want to see that video.
Yeah, plus I linked in the description also. My cousin of mine was attacked by a rabbit, fox, New York. She's okay, but this is a crazy video.
A crazy fox.
Yeah, that's wild right there. You know what's
crazy?
Yeah,
she attacks it. That fox wasn't giving up.
Yeah, sure wasn't. Holy moly, right there. What
But so when crypto gets boring like this, I just post funny videos, or not funny videos, all kinds of videos. You know, people doing crazy stuff. People are nuts. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I think people do be looking for some extra entertainment now since the market's down or whatever. Let me see.
I have one.
What's that?
Did you guys see that video? You guys see that video of Brad Garlinghouse talking about other use cases for XRP in the ledger besides payments and cross-border payments?
My fault.
So what he was talking about, I hadn't thought of this, but what he was talking about, which I thought was very interesting and cool, was, anywhere where there's a third party involved, they can get in the middle of it and make a trustless transaction, just like Proppy, the company that is doing tokenizing real estate.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had a meeting with them that morning, and I don't know how old that video was. I thought it was relatively new, but also he was talking about insurance payments, things like that. And he says, well, I don't want to give it all away, but clearly they're thinking of, the old thing. It's all the money. They want to go after all the money.
I'm with you on that.
Everywhere.
I'm with you on that.
But I thought that was interesting, that insurance payments and certainly mortgage lending, very instant, with Proppy, if you you can tokenize your house just by making it an NFT. And then whoever buys that NFT owns the property.
Yeah, exactly. Right I seen they're making Crypto Island where you can buy NFT and part of the island. And I seen a really big YouTuber talking about it too. I was kind of shocked. Matter of fact, that's kind of weird. Like big YouTubers be talking about like some weird. They must be getting paid good or something. I don't know.
since I'm a real estate developer,
Okay.
that really appealed to me, the idea of
Okay.
tokenizing real estate.
So did you do some research on
So I
that?
did some homework on it,
Okay.
and it's probably changed now, but 2 years ago, anyway, 2.5 years ago, when I was really looking into it, it still cost about $250,000 to do all the paperwork that it would take to truly tokenize a development.
Okay.
You better have a high-rise apartment or a high-rise building to afford to do that tokenizing.
Okay.
But for developers that do those big projects, if you went through that process and get all that paperwork right, it is a great way where people can invest, because the whole idea behind tokenizing is like, if you tokenize a Rembrandt, a Picasso painting,
Okay.
you could, and you're an art collector, you can't own a whole Picasso, but if it's tokenized, you could buy tokenized, you can buy some tokens in a Picasso and say, yes, I own some Picasso,
Yeah,
I own
exactly.
some Rembrandt, and I own, different things. And so it's a great way to break down raising capital to develop property through tokenizing.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's coming.
So that's your next plan.
People should watch that.
With me, Moon, you're going to tokenize some real estate.
Yeah, well, and the other thing, if we can get there, is our title reports on property.
Okay.
Every piece of property. When you go to a mortgage company, most people don't realize it. A title company just isn't. They're not just typing up papers to and hold the money, and everybody signs, and then they give the money who they're supposed to, and whatever.
Okay.
They're actually a title company is an insurance company.
Insurance.
They're selling insurance.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they do that. They're willing to do the paperwork so they can sell you an insurance policy. And what they do is they look up the history of the title of that property and make sure there's no liens on the title of the property you're going to buy.
Are they already using blockchain?
Oh,
that's just the data they have, the data information.
We're going to get there. Is my point.
Okay.
When you go to a title company to sign the paperwork,
okay,
to buy a piece of property,
mm-hmm.
you're also, some of their fees is the $1,600 they're charging you because they went to the county recorder and did a back search to make sure there were no liens on the property.
Okay.
Now think about that in terms of, what if all of the titles were on blockchain,
exactly,
and had an absolute history of ownership?
Yeah, exactly.
You would never need a title company, and you don't need insurance on them anymore. You don't need, they're on the blockchain.
Exactly.
You don't need a third party anymore. A title company is the third party that gets in the middle to make sure everybody's
exactly
safe and protected.
And that's the big news that came out about Corda and R3 real quick, is they partner with the DTCC depository company that does all what the titling, or they finalize the transactions, put them on paper. But now that Corda blockchain is partnered with them, they're going to use Interledger. Then I think that's going to do away with the whole titling process. Is that like the same
that's
thing?
What I'm saying. It's coming. If you get once all the property ownership records go on the blockchain, then you don't need title companies anymore. You could literally buy a house from somebody, send them XRP, pay them like that, and you don't have to worry about an insurance policy, because just like every transaction is recorded. Once they're on the blockchain with a clean title, every transaction after that would be absolute and recorded, and you wouldn't need a third party intermediary.
Yeah, exactly. Less people right there all the way. Good God. So, it's really quick. I got one more question about the 100K, and every penny it goes up. You say it's $1,000. That's pretty amazing. I used to love them numbers for sure. All during the bullish season. So, but you were talking about VeChain. What do you got your eye on VeChain? You got your eye.
Right now, VeChain is so cheap. In 2000. Of course, the reality is they're all cheap. In 2018, XRP was 30 cents, and here we are again.
Okay.
In 2018, XRP was 30 cents, and here we are again. In 2018, VET was 2.5, 3 cents, and
if you look at some of these numbers, it's ridiculous.
So what I'm saying is somebody can get in and buy now, and you just saved yourself 4 years. We've gone
matter of
through.
fact, yeah, that's right on the money too. Saved herself 4 years in drama because I actually came right back. I mean, I'm gonna say this. It's kind of like not saving yourself a little bit because at the same time, through our personal lives, we do have like a lot of ups and downs. So people that did just come into crypto, yes, it is a perfect time also, but it does take a long time to plant all the seeds. It could take a year or two for planting seeds to finally have your bag the way you really, really want it. I mean, unless somebody's going to come in and just drop everything they got right away, but, you can buy a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And so for people that might think they're too late, we still got time. Still got time.
Well, not only is it too late, but seriously, the prices are what they were in 2018. It's a wonderful time to buy them. And again, don't try trading. Just buy the tokens that you believe in, have strong use cases, and hold them. Buy them when the market gets, when you can go on any exchange and the whole thing is red. That's when you want to buy something.
Okay, buy when it's red.
And that's not revolutionary news. I mean,
words of wisdom from Venture himself.
But for anybody that's new, that may be that. Yeah, don't buy.
Don't be a
on the day
Jason
you finally have some money.
Don't be a JGO.
Wait till you see it dropping.
Buy at the bottom, not at the top, JGO.
That's right.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just joking with Jason Geo. Jason Geo's in the building with the super chat. JGO02. Someone has to read the blockchain info, not easy. Someone has to read the blockchain info, not easy. Yeah, because I think, what's the name? Wanted to start a blockchain. Okay, I think it was Samsung maybe that wanted to create Samsung wanted to create a Coinbase-like exchange, but they put that we're hiring out, but they couldn't really get nobody to fill them positions like Jason Geo is saying. Somebody got to learn to read the blockchain. So where they going to find these people at? I guess Samsung couldn't find them. Samsung couldn't find them. Thank you big time. Bullish Energy with the super chat. Thank you big time. Also, love this type of content, brother. Venture is the man. Woo! Venture, they love you. Venture, I told you.
That was nice.
Yeah, Bullish Energy. He's a legendary dude. Thank you big time, Bullish Energy and JGO. Much love. I appreciate that.
Like anything else that gains massive adoption.
Okay.
There will be new interfaces. People aren't going to go through even what we went through and all the the way you used to, when there was a few exchanges and only there was only a few ways to buy the token. It's going to get easier and easier. And when you get like Uphold and the apps on their phone and things like, it's going to get easier and easier. And somebody talking about reading the blockchain, I'm with you. I'm not a techie guy when it comes to researching these addresses and finding out how many coins were sent and how long they've been. But at some point, the information we will need will come on a simplified interface where, if you want to look up your house title, you'll be able to look it up and it'll be right there. And we won't need to know the coding and the workings in the background. We just need to see the information on the screen, simplified for us.
Yeah, exactly. You got that right. Huge shout out to Victor S. Victor S is a legend. I'm so glad you're here, Vic. Bullet CEO, good to see you. Guys, for everybody tune in, we got XRP Venture in the building. XRP Venture, guys. He's been on the show a few times back in the day. And, I'm just, I just want to have Venture come on the show, see how he's doing, talk crypto, have a little break. Everybody's at each other's throats today in crypto world. BitBoy is trending and, that whole news and, everybody's upset the market's down. So, and that's why I'm also giving away a lot of crypto on the show too, because, because when the market's down, people start going at each other's throats. So I started giving away some crypto, free crypto. Just subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, join us. And I got a lot of guests coming up on the show, guys. Live surprise live streams. We're going to turn it up for the rest of 2022. Starting with, we had Tails on the show, Venture. As a matter of fact, I already reached out to a couple other people. But anyway, tell him Alina. Alina said, I really need to hear this. Yeah, words of wisdom from Venture himself. And Victor S. dropped some jewels on Jim on Twitter today about the 48 laws of power. And I had me really thinking, bro. I read that real good. Thank you big time for that. All right, so let me get back. Venture, do you got your eye on any of these assets right here that other than XRP? So we're still super bullish on XRP for sure. Are you still just like, okay, waiting for XRP? Did you buy any other assets the last few years at all, or what's been Venture's
Oh yeah,
crypto game
I
plan?
already listed them. The ones that I'm extremely bullish on:
Okay,
XRP, XLM,
okay,
which I think is just, for lack of a better term, whether they get there or not, as far as I'm concerned, they're gold and silver.
gold and
You
silver.
know, gold and silver, XRP and XLM. That's where I would put the bulk of my investing if I was doing it. And
Okay,
then, then my next two would be VET and HBAR, and then even XDC. Is another. R3 is working with XDC. At least it's one of their big coins, and
I'm
or
surprised it hasn't
one
hit
of their.
Binance USA.
I think it's almost their default token they use,
Okay,
and so it has amazing potential. So they're, and because of my real estate, I don't have some, but I would buy some property. I think that company's going to go somewhere. They're the front runner and the leader in this whole tokenizing real estate. I'm telling you, we're going to get there.
okay,
Everything's going to get tokenized, but certainly those 5 or 6 are where I'm at, and most of them have to do with payments and or a use case like VeChain's use case of authentication.
yeah,
I think is huge. If you can authenticate real products in a world where people are getting knockoffs and counterfeiting name brand products, but they can authenticate them. That's a strong use case. Payments, obviously, is a big use case. And then we do have Flare coming on at some point that will have these smart contracts that we need to have in other projects. I believe Ripple is going after the derivatives market, which is buying commodities and things and buying gold, but you don't take physical possession of the gold. You get a contract that says you own some gold, and they hold it for you. But if that contract becomes a digital contract, and then you can make payment with XRP, that's the derivatives market, and that's. I wish Daly was on here. He's got numbers in his head, and he texted me, by the way, some information about that Mt. Goth hacking thing. But anyway, the derivatives market is trillions of dollars. That we always talk about. Well, if we could get 10% of Swift's business, we'd be at $300, and there's all these things. But truly, all the money is all of the markets, including Swift's cross-border payments, including the derivatives markets and buying and selling of commodities and every other payment, along from insurance to real estate. So huge potential in payments.
yeah, that's right. And that goes back to the basics of crypto. Is when I first got in crypto, the one thing I realized it's really all about the money, and Swift never moved a dollar. So I'm like, whoa. And then Joe Katz breaks it down. He simplifies it so beautiful. It's about Swift's not moving money. We're moving money for the first time. And there's a lot of other cryptos. They got the memes and, the data coins and whatever, privacy tokens. But I think it really all boils down to the money.
It is
XRP, baby.
So that video that you referenced earlier,
let
me just talk about that for a second.
The most controversial moment, or the most controversial XRP video yet. Yeah, what are you just talking about in this video?
That was a video. That was a commercial.
Okay.
That you remember Crypto Mike, right?
Yeah, I remember Crypto Mike. He used to do some really good Babel Guy videos.
I haven't seen a lot from him lately, but I remember him making a comment about it, and I watched it, and my jaw kind of dropped because of the different things. And if you went through that Thrifty commercial, it's just crazy. As I actually went back and watched that video the other day. I hadn't seen it. It's over 2 years old now. But the reality of it is that there's so many things in it now that I could mention that I didn't mention then. But basically, this, Kean Thompson, I think, is the kid from SNL that did the commercial.
Okay.
He walks in, and the first thing he talks about, he says he sees that old Suzuki sitting there, and the door falls off it, and he says, too old, or something like that. And what you need to understand is, the car in that picture,
Uh,
Suzuki was the only one that had a model called Swift.
okay. Oh,
So
okay.
the door's falling off it, and here's this old car, and the door's falling off it, and he says, too too junky or something like that. Anyway,
Uh,
and then he goes to
I remember that commercial.
the next one, and the next one is the Lambo.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, let me go back to the Suzuki, the Swift Suzuki model car. Up above it, it says unbearable. And now, come on, unbearable? Really?
Unbearable.
Bearable guy?
Bearable guy,
Yeah,
for sure.
and it has unbearable. And of course, he's wearing that jacket with the little blue bears on it, like that Ripple's 401 page, 404 page that had the little blue bear hanging off the. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but it says unbearable. Then he goes to the next one. It's a Lambo. He says too expensive.
Okay.
And up on the top, I can't remember what it says, but the initials of the 3 words up there were BTC.
Whoa.
Okay. And it says too expensive.
Oh, too expensive. Okay.
Yeah. And then he goes to the next. He's walking along, and he goes to the next car.
And this next one must be too fast because XRP. Too fast.
No. It was a Jeep. It was a Jeep Cherokee.
Oh, okay.
A utility vehicle.
Oh, utility vehicle. Okay, utility, baby.
And he says just right.
Oh yeah, just right for sure.
And then and when I saw Thrifty tweet that that commercial out, by the way, and I say it in the video, when you read their description, in the description they put on Twitter, the just right was all capitals, called capital letters. So in true conspiracy theorist
okay,
I went straight to 𝕤𝕠𝕔𝕚𝕒 and put in just right, and to see what the options that would come up were.
Okay, yeah, the 𝕤𝕠𝕚 videos, remember that.
Yeah, okay. And one of the possible meanings for just right was hidden message.
Oh, whoa, hidden message on just right. Okay.
So they kept hitting on just right in the commercial, and then even when they tweeted it out, they capitalized just right.
Wow.
And so
anyway,
I just found that interesting, and then after that, I was like, you'll see it in the video, but it talks about who the heck would authorize, if this really is about the payment systems and what Ripple's doing, and Swift and Bitcoin Swift being too old, and BTC being too much.
Oh,
This one is just right. Who would authorize this? So I looked at who owns Thrifty. Turns out ℙ𝕝𝕚𝕝 owned Thrifty.
Okay.
So I said, all right, well, who's the CEO of ℙ𝕝𝕝𝕝? Okay. And it's this lady, Kathleen. I think it's
Bateman.
𝕤𝕝𝕝 or something like that. I can't remember it now. It's been 2 years.
Okay.
But anyway, it turns out, and then I go into her history and her bio and what have you. Turns out she's been in digital payments since the 80s.
Whoa, good God.
She now, if she's been in digital payments in the 80s and worked for MasterCard and worked for Chase Bank, it's a whole list of banks she's worked for, what have you, she would know something about upcoming and new and innovative payment systems that would happen. Anyway, so it's an interesting video. If anybody wants to see that, like I said, when I watched it the other day, I was kind of surprised. I think that still kind of aged pretty well, but there is some.
Yeah, 50,000 views on it.
If it's not tied to Ripple, there's just an awful lot of strange coincidences.
Oh yeah, you're right on the money with that one, Venture. You used to go deep down the rabbit hole too. You were on some whole nother thinking for sure. Holy moly. Yeah, so that was some deep thinking.
I said, Crypto Mike started it, but I did spend some time digging into it, and I found it pretty interesting.
On his jacket, I think he has bears also. He got bears on his jacket.
Oh no! Wait! There's more. He's wearing a little gold chain that has a bear. Now, zip to the end of the video. If you zip to the end of the commercial, after he finds out the utility vehicle is just right, he gets in the car, and it shows him getting in, and then the camera pans over, and guess who's sitting in the passenger seat?
Oh.
a little ugly bear that looks just like Bearable Guy.
Whoa, that's amazing. I think they go all
Seriously.
out bear necklace,
No.
bear jacket. He's bared up. That was
Go
really weird time at that time too. Guys,
skip to the end of that video.
this video is
Just
on
drag your mouse.
XRP Ventures channel right here, guys. This video has 50,000 views, so you guys gotta check it out. Link in the description on Ventures channel and this video. Really quick, not to switch subjects. Whatever happened to this guy you had on the show called the Titanium Phantom? Whatever happened to that guy? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I actually did a little show with him once, and then he sent me a private message, said that he was gonna stop for a while.
Oh, bro.
I think people sent some unfriendly comments to him because he would wear that mask and he would talk in a disguised voice and what have you.
Yeah.
And I think he got upset with some of the response, and I told him, no, just do your thing. Just be you, do your thing. And he did a few more, but I haven't seen anything in a long time. Yeah,
because actually, believe it or not, I remember he actually reached out to me before. I talked to him before and he wanted to come on my show. And I was like, the Titanium Phantom. And he might be watching right now. Shout out to the Titanium Phantom. I hope all is well, that's for sure. But believe it or not, when you're in crypto, it does come with like a lot of controversy and heat, that's for sure. So I thank you big time, Sharon. Yeah, it was a thrifty car commercial. Bullzilla333 was here since that time. Guys, we got a special guest on this show tonight, XRP Venture. He came out with a lot of good crypto content. That's for sure. So I would have to say truly an OG in cryptocurrency, just like myself. So, we talked about a lot of things. So, it's been a wild ride.
Where are you at in the whole global reset arena?
Basically, it's, when we first got in crypto, I just think back. I mean, it's like so much easier for me, I think, because when we first got in crypto, there was a lack of any type of clarity. Like, I got a Coinbase Visa card now. I'm getting crypto rewards back all the time. And, we got crypto companies that are public and stuff like that. So I believe we're on the right track to where crypto is going, how big it's going to be. And I just think it did take a little bit longer than we originally thought, because you couldn't, I thought I was going to be retired by the end of 2018. 2019 for sure. Right. 2020 to the islands, no doubt about it. But it has taken a little bit longer, but hey, I'm still ready to go.
Well, so that's crypto, but I believe there is, in fact, a designed and a pre-planned entire global financial crash.
Okay.
So the United States is literally trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. We are well past the ability to ever pay it back.
Okay.
So the reality of it is, and we're in bad shape, but we're actually in better shape than a lot of other countries in Europe and what have you, and certainly better than third world countries. So the whole world is in rough shape financially, and there is going to be a reset and a collapse. And I don't know what folks out there think. Maybe they can put it in the comments, but I'm convinced there are actually two resets.
Okay.
There's the Charles Schwab and his craziness.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if any of you have seen Charles Schwab on the beach in his little bridal outfit, just crazy stuff, and or that World Health Organization guy, the guy with the curly hair, him and his little outfits.
Okay. I mean,
these people are nuts. But anyway, my point is, I believe there is basically a cabal reset to crash it and institute a new financial system so that they can retain control.
Okay.
And these central banks and everything control. And in fact, retain control with even more control with this social credit score like China's doing.
Okay.
That, hey, if you're a team player, if you get your vaccines, if you get your this, if you get your that, we'll let you have your credits. You don't do what we want, and we're going to shut off your smart money.
Okay.
So to me, that's one reset that's working and trying to make that happen. And then I also still think, and maybe it's just me hoping, but I believe there is a white hat reset that's more along the Nasara Jasara, the National Economic, I forget the acronym, what it stands for, but the whole idea is that There'll be it's a quantum financial system that will
Okay.
come and use digital assets, but everything will be night and day from what the cabal has done. There will be hundreds and thousands of arrests, and there'll be a new financial system. There'll be a debt jubilee, and that there will be just a restoration of goodness, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but
So what's going to happen to the debt on the books for the USA? Are they going to just file a bankruptcy?
Well,
some
of the thinking, if the the Nasara and the Jasara, by the way, is just national economic act and global. That's the only difference, national and global.
Okay.
But they're both the same thing virtually. And that any country that wants to participate in Nasara or Jasara has to get rid of all the corruption in their government.
Okay.
And there's like 17 different things, and they're amazing. If they actually do them, it would be a night and day. But one of the things is this debt jubilee that talks about, since the cabal and the Federal Reserve and all of the lending that has gone on is basically been illegal.
Okay.
They should have never been able to create it. Then since it was illegally created, then it will no longer be, then you don't owe it, because it was illegally instituted, something to that effect.
So blockchain just
that doesn't mean
right?
That doesn't mean your car loans and different things, but there will be some kind of debt forgiveness. We actually thought some of it was happening almost like a year and a half ago. You may have heard Chase Bank.
Oh, debt
everybody
forgiveness.
in Canada was forgiving their Visa accounts, and I don't know what that was all about.
Wow.
If you had a Visa in Canada, they forgave your debt.
No way. Get out of here. We got any people from here from Canada?
I don't know if that was.
I think Alex Vlog is from Canada. Alex, you typing in from Canada, right, Alex? Are you in Canada, Alex? That's amazing right there. Holy moly.
Saw kind of a funny tweet actually I think it was today, that says, listen, no matter how bad your life is, you need to cheer up. There are people living in Canada. Come on. Well,
no matter
you've kind of seen
hold on, say that one more time.
Trudeau's been doing to those guys up there.
What do you mean?
He's running he's putting all kinds of mandates, absolute vaccine passports, and all kinds of stuff.
Okay. I see what
kind of like Australia.
Okay.
Australia and Canada came down on people hard.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's.
Oh man, no, you want to talk about being worse? I don't think it can be nowhere worse than I was scrolling through TikTok and what happened? Don't tell me I lost Venture. I told you. He started saying some wild names. The algorithm grabbed him. I think I'm bullshit. Christy, we're still here, right? I don't know what names he was saying there at the end. Something about Canada. Oh, born in Canada. Bam. Born in Canada. Now, I think he said something about Canada at the end, and I really wasn't paying attention to what he said. Something about, I don't know, maybe some things are going down in Canada right now or something like that. But I was thinking, hold up. There's nowhere worse than what's going down, what I've seen on TikTok. I guess some of these families that's in some real distressed living situations is like, trust me, they're live with their family on the dirt. And they're like begging people to send them money, and their kids are there, their parents are there, and they're like, please send us money, please. And trust me, when you see the background where they're at right now, like in the dirt, the building is like dirt, and this is like, like over some of them distressed countries where everything is going down right now, these people are actually getting on TikTok live with their kids and family. I'm like, whoa, this is sad. This is breaking my heart right here. But anyway, yeah, we're still live, XRP Minion. I think Venture got dropped. He dropped out this time again. Jim Montry. Yeah, he started talking about some of that El Politico. He started talking that El Politico talk. Then, nah, I'm just joking. Let me stop. Let me see what I can do real quick. Guys, if you guys can show some love and smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. It must have been the stream right there. Let me see. Block right there. Guys, I'm actually working on having a few more guests on the show also. And you know what else, guys, I was thinking really quick is I was watching BitBoy's channel earlier, and I was checking it out, and I seen something that was pretty interesting on this channel. He actually had a different guy that I didn't see on the live, who made a separate video. Maybe they put it up at a separate time. They put this video up at a separate time, and the guy just does a video. He might talk about charts. He might talk about the world events in crypto. I'm thinking, hold up. Why can't I have somebody that comes on the channel, or they make a separate video from their house? They talk about the charts for like 2 or 3 minutes, talk about the world events in crypto, maybe make a 5-10 minute video real quick. We put it up once a night, maybe twice a week video from that person. So if anybody out there does charts, is into crypto, maybe pre-streamer, stream before, or anything like kind of like matter of fact, I'll tell you the video in 1 second, and then you guys can kind of see what I'm saying. Let me see. Start my session. Maybe Venture will be on here. Are you with me so far? CKS, Team Green. What you think about that idea? Yay or nay? Yay or nay, Team Green? We're live. It don't matter. Oh, well, I think I had 3 people in here. Hold on. I think Venture's gonna come back on here. Venture came back even smarter. Venture came back smarter.
What are you talking about?
We seen Venture come back with the glasses on. You was already getting serious with him before, so we was like, Venture great dropped some real jewels.
I gotta be able to see.
Yeah, that's for sure. What was he saying? Oh, okay. All right, he fell out again. No. Hang on, I think I'm trying to get the camera working. Okay, I see you. I can see you now. Guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to the best way to end the day. We do a live stream on this channel every single day. We'll be live tomorrow at 12:30 every single day. And also, guys, we do stream a few nights a week. Also, if you guys can help the channel out and smash the thumbs up, hit that subscribe. We have Crypto Tales on the channel. I see him in the room tonight. Is my camera down? I think my camera's down. Can you see me?
Yeah, your camera's down.
Yeah, I think my camera's down. And okay, we Will likes that idea. I think that's a good idea too, because I did notice the feature within the YouTube now. You can give somebody like say, well, Venture right for when the stream dropped, when I was waiting for you to come back, I was like basically saying that I seen on BitBoy's channel, like I think a guy, they drop a separate video from a guy like a few, man, I don't know how often they drop the video, but it's a separate guy that does a video on charts real quick, and he talks about something in crypto. He might do a 10-minute video and drop it at nighttime on BitBoy's channel. Why can't I have somebody do a 10-minute video that reads charts, what happened in crypto today, something interesting, and we drop that video on this channel once a night, and we create a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. I think Bullish Chris C says he likes it, or was it Bullish Lee? Bullish Lee said he likes that idea. So
your camera's still not up, right?
Oh yeah. I'll play with it 1 second. Let me see the video real quick. It might be in my settings still. XRP agent, he was in the settings. I read the 48 Laws of Power from Vic S today. That was amazing. Let me see. It should come right up right now. Okay, what's going on with that? And I'm not sure what's going on with this thing. Let me see. If I activate it here. No, activate it there. I wonder if I could have did it with 2 different cameras like that. That might have
Thanks, Team Green Carpet Cleaning.
Oh,
That's
Team
nice
Green.
Nice of you to say.
Team Green is the legend. I wonder, can y'all still see me if I'm like that and I'm not on the stream with Venture? Will it show my other camera? Let me see. Because I think with the OBS, I might still be in the top corner, even though you're in that corner. I believe. I'm about to see right now. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Actually, why didn't I just do it that way? Oh, I wish I could have just did it that way. I was in like such a rush to hurry up and get the stream done. Oh, thank you big time. Thank you big time, Bull Sharon. Let me see somebody drop a super chat. Let me say, oh, Raphael in the building with the super chat. Raphael Arnando, geometry-thrifty equals 711. What's that mean? 711, geometry thrifty. What you trying to say, Venture? You want to go to 711?
Thrifty. 7-Eleven. Well.
Okay. Thrifty car. The story you were just talking about.
When you put thrifty in Gematria, it's 7-Eleven. Yeah, I don't know if that's a date. If with numerology, which some guys are good at, I guess. That could be 9. 711 is 9, and that could be September. I don't know.
Man, I wish I would have did the stream like this. This camera angle, this angle is so much better. This is me using my normal angle, and I still have you.
We look frozen on live YouTube. We look frozen.
Oh, on live? No. I mean, maybe it's because I'm looking the same way for more than a few seconds, but I found a different angle. This is the angle I normally use, and now you're live through the program I used to call you. But this would have been a much better angle for the stream, I believe, because when I got you pulled up, you still can see me, I believe. Like right now, you're gonna be able to see both of us. But anyway, I guess that's stuff to figure out later. But let me see.
Oh, there you are.
Okay. So see, now you can see both of us, and we still got everything going on right here. That would have been a much better angle right there. Anyway, what else was he talking about? My apologies. It's basically when the stream dropped and you came back in, then I started playing with all this. And okay, we were talking about having somebody else fill in on nights I'm not working, nights I'm not doing that deep dive research, trying to put in that work so we can come for the #1 spot. Anyway, let me calm down. But guys, I'm actually trying to think of all different kind of creative ways. Just to, that's why I've been checking out BitBoy's channel, because I mean, I'd have to give credit to where credit is due. He did hit 1.5 million subscribers. Like, whoa, he definitely put in that work to get that far. And it's time for the Bulls family to put in that work also. So I'm asking everybody to smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Mission XRP is in the building. What up, Mission? Much love, bro. Thank you big time for the super chat. This is like a complete old school show now. We got Mission XRP here. XRP Venture in the building. XRP Venture and Mission in the building. And thank you big time for the $20 super chat. How you been, Mission? Okay, Venture, you got them all checking out these Geomantra now too. DD says 7-Eleven is the year Moons. 7-Eleven is the year Moors acquired Spain and brought them out of darkness. Hopefully we will be brought out of darkness as well. Are we about to be brought out of darkness, Venture? Mission XRP, my brother, much love.
That's what the whole Nisara Jasara thing is, supposed to be, bringing us out of darkness.
Oh, for real? And we're about to step into the light. Is that what Bearable Guy's boat picture means too? When we're coming out of the darkness, the storm is behind us and we're moving forward to clear skies? What's that? Why did I hear myself like talking back to me?
Well, I actually clicked on the.
Oh, okay. The microphone be like kind of weird sometimes.
I can't see you in the go to meeting.
Okay. So it's a problem for you. Okay. Now I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know where you're. I don't even know where. I'll just sit here and.
Okay. Now I see what you mean.
As long as it's working on your end, that's cool.
No. Okay. Not okay. Okay, and on yours I am completely frozen, but live I'm okay. So I did switch the angle midstream because I thought it was a different, better angle. But let me say, but on the stream, as far as you and me, you can't see me. But I think everybody at home can see me.
I know what you look like, so I'm good.
So let me see. Deactivate right here and go to OK right there. And now I should be able to come back in this one easily. Camera right there. I should pop back in this one now. But I think the reason I did that because there was a problem with my camera coming to this one. I think it was a problem coming with my camera. Shout out Miss Selmore. Selmore dropped a super chat. Mission XRP with a super chat. And Selmore Fudd in the building. Selmore Fudd with a $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Mission, thank you big time. Mission, I want to, guys, we'll get out of here maybe no more than 10 minutes. We'll get out of here. No more than 10 minutes. I do got to ask you something, Venture. Somebody asked a really good question. Thank you big time, Mission and Selmore. I think it was XRP Minion. I remember when the fire nodes or something was a big deal real recently. And I think he was even talking about the fire nodes too. And I hate to bring up nodes right now at a time like this because I already know the market's down, so I kind of might know how the story's going to go. But what happened with them nodes, with the fire nodes?
So the year before, we all watched the strong nodes take off, and people were doing really well with the strong nodes and making money.
Man,
and
that was
And then at one point, I called a friend that all of you would know, and I DM'd him and said, listen, I need to do something different. Crypto has not done anything in 4 years. I need to do something. Should I be buying some strong nodes?
Okay.
And he told me, he says, well, yeah, they're okay, but really what you may want to do is look at this other company that's just getting started. Because at that point, the fire nodes had been, the strong had been, over a year in place. And so he said, you may want to try this new one. So I checked into it and I said, well, I need to do something. So I did. I got involved in that, and I read all of their literature and listened to their AMAs, and there were big statements made like it's this simple. Our rewards are 0.225 a day, and we don't change. We've done a stress test, and we can get up to, I don't know, 300,000 nests. They call them nests, not nodes. We can
Okay,
get up
nest.
to
Yeah, I remember that.
300,000
They're
nests
like
without,
nesting. I'm building mini nests.
yeah, without it breaking.
Okay.
And so they made these big claims that we could get up to 300,000 nests. We could do all that. Anyway, the long story short is that very quickly after people got involved, and the token went from 120, went up to 800 and back down to 600, and then the company who said they aren't like other people, they will never change, all of a sudden started changing. Everything that they said they would never do, they started doing. And it just became a ridiculous contradiction and lies. And what made me furious and mad about the whole thing was the fact that new people, they dangled this carrot and said, we're going to cap our nests at 100,000.
Okay.
And so everybody needs to hurry and get their nests. Yeah, we want everybody to go on Twitter and show an image or gift of shutting the door. We're going to shut the door, so you better
I'm just
hurry
reading a
and get
couple
in.
comments. My apologies.
Yeah, only the 100,000 people. It's going to be an amazing thing for them. So everybody was racing to get in, and anybody that had nests at the time, you could either compound into more nests, or you could take profits. Well, everybody was compounding because, heck, they were going to shut the door at 100,000. You wanted as many nests as possible because they're never going to change their rewards. And so everybody was compounding, and people were buying in. And I mean, they're like only 10,000 nests left before it closed.
What?
And people were dropping like $60,000 to buy
God.
nests, thinking that it was never going to, that once the door closed, that was it. And these were going to be 100,000 nests. I don't know how many people that turns into, but they were going to be very lucky people. They were going to be very lucky people because these were going to be the only nests out there. Well, 3 days, people were doing the math on how many more days the nest could even last. And 3 days before the door was going to close, they announced that they were going to change the rewards from 0.225 a day in rewards to 0.06.
Oh my God, 0.0.
And it dramatically changed the rewards. So if you were getting any number, it didn't matter. I mean, they literally cut it by 75%, your rewards.
Team Green said knows how the best marketing.
Going to make it incredibly difficult for anybody that owned these nests to ever get their ROI back, their original investment, their return on investment.
Yeah.
And so not only did they do that, and then this is the last thing I'll say about it real quick, but then they had a deal. They said, we're not like Strong, who charges you a maintenance fee every month. We're going to be $20 every 90 days.
Okay.
Well, not only did they, that sounded all right. Then 3 days, then they closed the door. And then the minute they closed the door and changed the rewards, people, then we get an announcement that, oh, by the way, the fees are going to change. They're going to be $20 every month per nest. And it just got worse and worse. So then you have to pay fees when you claimed your rewards. Then you had to pay fees to maintenance on your nests.
Oh,
and
Lord,
then they cut the rewards by 75%. And all of a sudden,
banker.
these people that came in the end got really, really hurt. And as far as I'm concerned, Eric and Luke, the guys that put this together, are absolute douchebags.
Okay, so that's how
they screwed a lot of people.
Oh, Lord.
They put a deal out there that said if you don't pay your maintenance fees, then you're not going to get any rewards. And so basically what happened is the price of the token, which I think is $1.17 or something now.
Oh,
It's
for real?
ridiculous. You can't afford to pay your fees, and so people are just letting them drop off.
How much was
And
it?
that's what they want. They want people to just let them drop off, because then they could say, hey, you didn't pay your fees, we don't owe you anything. And so 100,000 nests are just going to disappear because nobody can afford to pay their fees.
What was
And
the
it's a
token
losing
called?
proposition. And they're going to take the millions that they clipped off the front of this thing, and they're trying to build some hotel in Thailand or whatever, away from one kid's from the UK and one kid's from Texas. But they're going to go to Thailand, build a hotel, drink Mai Tais for the rest of their life, and away from the US and UK authorities. That's what I see happening.
Good Lord. I remember, I think, I remember when the Nest thing came out. I guess I had to ask you because I seen XRP Minion asked about the fire Nest. And I do remember that was like a super hot topic for a hot minute. They were like, these Nests were unbelievable. You know, as soon as I started hearing that kind
until they changed it. It was just, I believe it was deliberate.
Okay, I think you're right about that. It was unbelievable until they changed the game. Like, you basically entered into some type of what you thought might have been an agreement, and all of a sudden, oh well, we're reducing the rewards to this. Like, that kind of like, hold up, what's going on here?
Yeah, seriously.
6-8 in the building, 6-8 with a super chat.
So, you know, if your tokens, if you were getting like 23 tokens a day at their normal rewards, when they changed the rewards, you're now getting like 6. So one day you're making 23, and the next you're making 6.
Wow.
And then, you know, and then one day the tokens were 200, and then all of a sudden when they started doing all this, it just dropped like a rock until pretty soon it's worth, you know, $15, and then, you know, $12, and now it's down to $1.17.
So they were up around $200, maybe all-time high.
No, they were up at the high of it. They were up at $800 a token.
Good, no way. Hold up.
Yeah.
You're saying these tokens were $800 a token, and now they're $1 token?
Yeah, and I'm pretty convinced that those two founders set up like 200 nests each. And they must have been peeling out $20,000 a day each. I'm just speculating. Hey, I don't know the facts. I gotta put all the disclaimers out there, but that's what I think.
No, was they real vocal on their Twitters before? Like, were they vocal? Were they vocal as they were doing this?
The token's $300, and they were bragging about all the, you know. Now they've gone silent, deaf, and they're running.
No way.
Oh,
get out of here! So they don't even tweet no more.
Yeah, well, if they do, rarely. It's usually just to argue with somebody about when they're calling them, you know, frauds and scammers.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So
holy moly!
Okay, sorry about that rant.
Oh no, I'm actually glad to hear that story, because that just really lets people know in crypto how careful you got to be. Because I mean, I've been here like 5 years now, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Whoa, we're like what, 6 years, 5? Good God, I cannot believe how fast time flies. But I've seen almost everything in crypto. To now you can buy a part of an island with NFT part islands. Then we did hear about the strong node, and they was like, whoa, and then the Chronos nodes, and then the CRO node, and then they started talking about the fire node. I was like, oh man. And don't get me wrong, even the strong node did inspire me for like a hot second. I was really thinking about it, but I backed away from it. But the point of the story is everybody needs to subscribe to the channel, because guys, since I've been here for 5 years, we've actually skated through all these little scenarios that didn't pan out and been crushing it on all of our calls. We're on fire right now with our portfolio. But anyway, was that, matter of fact, that was wrong time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you, my brother. Now let me stop. Go ahead.
I was going to tell, I didn't get hurt in the dang thing. I'm just mad because other people got hurt in the thing. I never told anybody to really get in it, other than to say, if you did, make sure the first thing you do is get your ROI back, get your return on investment, and then start compounding. You know, but I have a little sister who didn't listen to me at all. They wanted 20 nests, so they kept compounding until all the money they put in and time was worth nothing.
That might have been one good thing too with Mission XRP is saying, you know, one thing is strong. I think a lot of people wrote, I mean, I didn't get into it too deep, but I think a lot of people wrote off what Strong did. Like Strong, you can track the founder; he was real. It looked like everything was going great with Strong. I think what happened was people seeing what Strong was doing, and then they just started mimicking this. They tried to mimic the success with Strong, but they were never legit from the beginning. I'm not saying Fire. I have no idea other nodes, but you know, it was like node mania out of the blue. And all of them couldn't have been real, but you know, they messed it up for the real ones, got messed up by the fake ones. So, and that's why I guess maybe why we need regulation. Why we need regulation. People take advantage of a good thing. Get that ROI back, says 6'8". Thank you big time for the super chat, 6'8". So, guys, I got a venture on the show tonight. If you guys can smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I guess we can get out of here like 3 minutes. Is there anything else we want to cover before we go? Like three or 4 minutes or so, venture. Guys, if you guys can show some love there, smash that thumbs up. We also have a Telegram group, guys. We're in a Telegram group. We're going to be doing a lot of surprise live streams on this channel. So if you guys can smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. And we go live at lunchtime tomorrow at 12:30 for sure. 6'8" with the super chat again. My brother. Much love, 6'8". You're a legend. Strong wasn't strong after all. 6'8's a legend. Says Strong wasn't strong after all. Do you remember the Strong one, Venture?
Yeah, well, the Strong was the one that I just totally said that can't be true. That just can't. That can't. How do they maintain that?
That's what I said. You know, at the end of the day, like, don't get me wrong, I was so excited myself about like what they were saying and the option that might have been true because they used the compound interest thing, and Einstein knew exactly what compound interest was. And so then it got you thinking, well, hold on, maybe this is some Einstein type stuff. So, but I remember one person. I remember the name. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was like, "I bought my 20th node today, and I'm making this a month." And when he made that statement, I was like, "Hold up!" It was like maybe 100,000 or 50,000. It was just something big, maybe 20,000, 30, 40. But anyway, he was like, "I'm gonna get my brother a node, my mom." Node. I was like, "Hold on, just to pay out that kind of money, I'm not sure about that." But so anyway, but guess what, guys? Real nodes will return, like Mission says. Real nodes will return. Y'all better follow people that do his research, like Mission XRP or Venture. Oh, hold on, that's right. Well, actually, Venture does do good research, but I think he was misled by Fire, so that's not his fault. But anyway, 6'8", Strong wasn't strong, and 6'8", thank you big time. Go ahead, Venture.
Well, anybody can be misled. I mean,
exactly.
You look out there and you read, you know, what they're putting out and what they're saying, and you know, you like, okay, I mean, you kind of have to trust somewhat, and so. Hey, come here, young lady.
God, 6'8" says I was making $850K
say hi
a
to
month.
CKJ.
Yeah, tell her, say hi.
I have somebody that say hi.
Holy moly! Good God, she growing up.
Yeah.
What's going on? How you doing today?
I'm good.
It's good to see you.
Can you see her?
Yeah, I can see her. She turned into a young lady, that's for sure.
Yeah, she just got home from cheerleading.
Oh, for real?
All right.
Are there viewers on here?
Yeah, there's people on there.
Got about 5,000 in here right now. We're live.
Don't make faces.
No, 5,000. That's what I was.
Yeah, 5,000. See, you didn't know Venture had it in them. 5,000. She's gonna be like, oh no. Now she's gonna know you're a celebrity, Venture. Now she's gonna know. Ripple Labs, great show. Sharon Goldwire, 6868's a legend. Let me see, guys, Venture's YouTube is in the description. He got some really good videos. The most controversial XRP video, check that out. Venture's Twitter is in the description also. Venture does be on Twitter a lot. I'll put that in the description also. Let me see where that's at real quick. And so here, Venture's Twitter is in the description. And here's Venture's Twitter right here. No, that's not Venture's Twitter. That's the BitBoy thing. Let me see. I got it in here somewhere. XRP Standard Productions. I was going to talk about that. That was going to be funny. Okay, here it is right here. Venture's Twitter right here. Bam. It's Venture 2018. Venture 2018. So I can't thank you enough for coming on tonight, Venture. I really, really appreciate that. And shout out to all the family that came here and supported the live stream. I appreciate that. It was a surprise live stream. 6'8", much love, bro. You're a legend. Yeah, Venture 6'8" was gonna. He was like, bro, I'll buy you a node. I was like, oh man. I'm so glad I said nah, no way on that. I was like, but 6'8's a legendary, bro. It's the thought that counts on that one. Protein, much love. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Bullish Dragon, much love. Have a good night. XRP Minion, have a good night. Team Green, much love. Team Green. Venture, thank you big time for coming on. Good to see you, Don Deal. Guys, we also have a Telegram group. We're in there all the time. It's an amazing group. Link in the description for the Telegram. We're only let like 10 more people in there, and we're closing the door. Venture, Team Green has his hand on the door, ready to close it. Yeah, closing the door after 10 more. Anything more than that, it gets out of control. I think 10 more is like 500 people. Roger Vere's the key to the puzzle. Roger Vere's backer of XDC. Oh, Ken on, oh yeah, I'm trying to get back in my BitTrue account. Do you still mess with BitTrue at all? Can you hear me, Venture?
Are you telling me?
Yeah, Venture, you still use your BitTrue account at all?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Oh, for real, you still use BitTrue? Yeah, I bought a couple tokens on there. I'm trying to log back in there now. Thank you, Big Time Wolfman, Big Time Dominican Crypto, Crypto Homegirl. Thank you, Big Time Crypto Homegirl. Troy Stewart, Get Her Done says Zober. Dominican Troy Stewart. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I will be live tomorrow lunchtime. Venture, you got anything you want to say to the lovely Bulls family out there?
Thanks, guys, just for your, your kind comments in the thing, and I haven't read them all, but there's probably some in there that don't agree with me, but for those of you that, thanks for having me on, and thanks for your kind words.
Well, I'm so glad you came on too, man, just because it was a lot of fun. And oh yeah, guys, like I said, I am looking for anybody. Put some thought to that tonight. I'm looking for like a chart guy maybe, or somebody maybe wants to put a video on the channel maybe once a week, twice a week. We can put it up on the nights I don't stream. You can send me the well, we can work it out. Kind of like the BitBoy channel. We'll talk about it more on tomorrow's live stream, guys. Tune in for tomorrow's live stream, tomorrow at 12:30. Hit the notification bell, live stream, notification, subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. And if you guys enjoyed the show, let me know in the comment below. Should we bring Venture back? And so we can get him back on the show. I appreciate that. Bulls Christie, you're a legend. B Digital says, Venture's my hero. He's my hero too. Bullets Dragon said, that guy is the most handsome guy I ever seen. And then Venture, I think there's somebody in this room says, is he married? It looks like her name is Bullish.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman. She says, is
Very
he
married.
married? Huh?
Very married.
Of course he's married. I'm just messing with you. And he's just a handsome fellow like that. All right, Venture, I love you. You know I'm always joking. We know Venture's married. Matter of fact, Venture's the epitome of a role model, a godly man, and a man's man. Thank you, Big Time Venture. You know I joke a lot. Everybody knows I play a lot.
Thank you.
Let me hit that beat on them. I'm out of here. Bullet sharing. Everybody have a good night. I love you guys. Thank you, Big Time. Uh-oh. I hope I ain't get Venture in trouble with that last thing. Sometimes comedy goes too far. Nah, Venture loves me. All right, guys. I love you.